Morning. It's just coming up to 10 o'clock and I'm parked up outside Cosmeston Country Park. I'm getting ready to do my first lap of 5 in preparation for the Medieval Challenge. Firstly, a bit of background. What exactly is the Medieval Challenge? It's an event that's coming to Cosmeston Country Park on April the 5th, 2025. It's the first time it's been run here. And it's it's a copy over from the backyard ultras that established themselves in the US. Sort of last man standing type of challenge where you go around a loop and you just keep going until there's no one left in the competition except one person, and that person is the winner. Slight different variation in Cosmeston. It's going to be based around a 4 mile or 6.7k loop. It will start at 10 o'clock on April the 5th and will continue on until there's just one person left. There's a few people from my running club doing it. My plan is to get up to, if I can, 10 laps. If I could do 12 laps, I'll be very, very pleased with that. But I don't really want to be running right through the night. 12 laps, 10 laps, 40 mile or 67k, that's probably enough for me. So obviously I'm sort of building up to it. How do you train for it? Well, I'm just getting out there doing 6.7k loops. I've got up to 4 last week, and the plan today was to do 5, but as you will see, that was a bit of a challenge. But anyway, I'm going to do some vlogs. Eventually I want to do, the longest I want to run is 7 laps before the day, and I feel if I can do 7 laps, then I think 10 is doable actually on the day itself, with a bit of adrenaline and with some support from the club. So welcome to Bird Crescent. I'm going to be doing my laps from here. I was too cheapskate to buy a parking ticket in Cosmeston, so I thought I won't have to pay for parking down here, which is a bit easier. So I'll be doing each of my laps from here. It's coming up to 10 o'clock, so I better get ready to get off for the first one. And we're off. Here we go. Oh, it looks as though it's going to be wet and muddy as we get into the park. Now I'm going to try and knock out laps in about 6:30, 6:50 pace for a K, but with weather conditions like this, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Right, well, just coming back onto some tarmac now, which is just as well because I just bashed my leg on a tree back in there, which was not very clever because my legs are feeling a bit battered anyway, and that's not a great start to the day really, but we'll see how we get on. Right, coming up to the end of lap 1, about 45 minutes, pretty battered to be honest. It's going to be a tough old day today. Better get some food down me. It looks as though my other camera's dying, a bit like me really today. I've just done 1 lap, about 45 minutes, feel pretty rubbish after the race on Sunday. I'm supposed to be doing 5 laps today, but I'm wondering whether I'm going to do that. But anyway, let me get some food down me. Basically, in my bag here, the sort of things I'm going to have my protein shake, try to remember what it was. And I'm going to have a bit of this, a bit of a Trek bar protein as well. The idea today was to actually do a long one and actually eat some proper food. So whether I get to that 4 and 5, I'll be eating some proper food later on. But I've got to get the food down me. I haven't got that long to turn this around. So that's it for now. So this is the actual medieval village. And this is where the event is going to be based. I imagine we'll be
camping out there somewhere, so I got a bit used to this this circuit. We're just coming up to Park Run, Marshall Point 7, one of my favourite marshalling points. It's not as muddy down here as I expected, but I'm not going to take this camera out on any more runs because it's too hard work. Well, that's a bit of an epic fail really. My body feels absolutely wrecked. End of lap 2, same sort of time as lap 1, but I just can't run properly. My legs are just too sore from Sunday. So this was an idea to do 5 laps. I'm going to do 2 and then I'm going to come back hopefully stronger next week. I'm going to have a really easy week just to get my body back in shape, and hopefully do 5 laps next week. So it's bye bye for me.